All right, Timberline lacrosse fans, we are here at East Junior High as the Timberline Wolves get ready to take on the Boise Brave in battle of the Southeast and North Boise high schools. Timberline comes into the game coming off a tough defeat last week to Rocky Mountain as Timberline was without some key players who will be starting for him tonight. Last week, the Wolves were without Davis Renz, number 2, Connor Danefelt, number 16, who will play attack, and Hayden Ridley, number looks like number 10 out there. For the Wolves starting tonight, in goal, we have Aiden D'Ambrosio. And at attack, we'll have Connor Danefelt and Logan Lauber. And let's see here if I can figure out who the other attackman is. On defense for the Wolves, we'll start there as the guys get lined up. We have number 2, Davis Renz. We have number 39, Ben Cooper, and number 6, Anthony Barbera. At the midline, we have number 11, Cash Mundy, facing off for the Wolves. Number 4, Brooks Edgar. And Hayden Ridley scooping it up with the first ground ball of the fall for Ridley. Up front, number 18, Connor Danefelt. On the far side, Logan Lauber. And back near the goal there, number 33, Trevor Eckert. Danefelt with the ball. He moves it up front. Ball over there to Lauber. Lauber to Danefelt. Up top to Mundy. Number 13, Dylan Barnes, looking to make something happen. Nothing there, and he pulls it back out. Ball to the far side to Brooks Edgar. Edgar moves the ball back to Lauber. Lauber moves back to X. Swings it near side to Danefelt. Danefelt looks up top, moves it to Dylan Barnes. Dylan Barnes back up top to Mundy. The Wolves moving it around much more effectively already this week than they did last week. Number 12 for the Wolves, that's Nicholas Mikla, moves it back. Danefelt looking to make something happen. Dodges inside, shot just wide, scooped up by the Wolves and picked up by Lauber. Danefelt with the ball again. Danefelt looking for a dodge. Dylan Barnes on the crease. Danefelt does what he does and buries the shot from about the 5-yard line there, and or 15, I guess it is, on the football field. So he's about 8 yards out, puts it in on the far post. Wolves go up 1-0. So face off again, Brooks Edgar. Near side, Cash Mundy. And on the far sideline, coming in again, is Ridley. What a difference a few players can make as the Wolves look much more together than they did last week. Edgar gets the face-off. There's a whistle there as Black stepped over the line on the sideline here. Mundy with the ball now, looking to set it up. He's got space. He gets a touch. He moves it. Danefelt saves it from going out of bounds there. It passes a little high. Danefelt back to Lauber. Lauber to the far side. Number 7, that's freshman Kellen Klein. Kellen moves into the middle. Edgar looking for something. Defense on a stick. Ball inside to Mundy. Mundy takes a shot, and it goes just a little bit wide. Danefelt steps in. Dodging the defense. Nice screen there by Lauber. Danefelt rolls back after he gets rid of the pressure. He's going at him. He goes into the middle. The ball's down. Boise comes up with it. Oh no, Timberline. Timberline up. There it is again, and Boise pops out of the stick. Boise gets it. Try to clear it, but they get it up to Ben Cooper. Ben Cooper there to snag it. Kellen Klein gets it, moves it back to Edgar. Edgar to the far side to number 11. That's Cash Mundy. Mundy with the shot. Nice stop by Boise goalie T. Oram. T gets a clear to his guy. Boise number 9. I was told before the game Boise has 2 number 9s. I don't have a roster for Boise. So you'll get the Timberline inside. Cash Mundy gets the ground ball, scoops it up, goes down into contact. He gets a touch and moves the ball out to Mundy. So nice play by Mundy there, or moves the ball out to Danefeld rather. Nice play by Mundy there. Danefeld up top to Dylan Barnes. Dylan Barnes and Hayden Ridley. Hayden Ridley playing LSM for the Wolves. Moves over to the far side to Mikla. Mikla gets downhill, slides back out, away from the pressure. Ball over to the far side to Logan Lauber. Danefeld sets the screen. Lauber comes off of it. He's looking for it. He wants it. Moves it up to Ridley with the long pole, and Ridley buries it to put the Wolves up 2-0. So just like that, the Wolves on top, 2-0. And this is a considerably different experience for the Wolves from what they ran into last week at Rocky. With just a few guys out there that they were missing. They're moving the ball around much better. And these younger guys that are stepping in are able to play off the older guys. So here on the near side, we got Carson Doster coming off the edge. Doster had been playing LSM in prior seasons. Played a little bit of defense, but saw a need for the Wolves at midfield and switched to a short stick. Number 28 for the Wolves, Trip Strom out there. He gets it, moves it to the far side to number 1. That's Liam Nelson. Nelson's a freshman. He moves it into the middle. It gets caught up. Ball's bouncing around. Boise comes up with it. One of the number 9s for Boise gets it. He throws a lob pass. That's picked off by Barbera. Barbera looking for space. He finds Davis Renz back there. Renz not afraid of a little contact. He's out there. He's looking for it. Now walking it up, Aiden D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio moves it up, makes a nice pass to Doster. It comes out of the stick, hits the deck, but Doster makes a nice defensive play to win the ball back. Timberline gets it. They need to get a touch. And they do. Trevor Eckert steps in and gets the touch. Wolves with the ball. Ball up top now to number 14 to Brooks Coyle. Ball in the back to Logan Lauber. Lauber with 2 guys on. Finds Danefeld. Danefeld scoops it up, looking for something. He finds Trevor Eckert. Eckert gets the shot, and a nice stop by the goalie, T. Oram. Boise steps in with the ball. Timberline looking to get a ride. Ball back to Oram. Oram finds his guy. Oh, contact doesn't quite happen there for Boise, but it's down. Timberline trying to come up with it. It's on the deck. Comes out and slides out the back. And Boise comes up with it. So Boise with the ball, looking to get downhill on defense. Ben Cooper. On the near side, Hayden Ridley picks up the ball. And there in the back, looks like Carson Doster. Doster now up top as he and Ridley switch. Boise looking for a dodge. Doster staying on his hip. Nice defense. Ball back up top. Cooper almost gets it out of the stick, but Boise manages to move it to the far side. Ball on the deck. Davis Renz is there. That's going to be a tough one, and Boise manages to come up with it, but as Renz almost gets it, forces a guy out of bounds, he moves it. Renz MD. Boise settles with the ball up top. Ridley on D. Boise trying to decide what they're going to do. They move it back up top. Boise dodge down the middle. It's going to go out of bounds, but Boise's there for the backup. Closest player to the ball, and Boise brings it back in bounds. On D, Anthony Barbera. Boise with some room. The shot goes high, and Boise, Timberline didn't quite get their slide. Ridley on D. Boise going. Ridley forces it out. The ball is recovered by Aiden D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio. He finds Ben Cooper on the near side. Cooper moves it up as a midfielder stays back. Danefelt with the ball, looking to attack, and Timberline now getting things set up. Danefelt with the bouncer, he puts it in, and the Wolves move up 3-0. Nice shot by Danefelt. He used the turf, and those are tough ones for any goalie. So just like that, Timberline moves up 3-0 with Danefelt's bouncer. Facing off, Brooks Edgar near side. We've got Cash Mundy, and on the far side, Hayden Ridley. Edgar, nice face-off win, knocks it back, scooped up by Mundy. Mundy getting downhill. Moves it into the middle to Ridley. Ridley with some nifty moves. Oh, little attempt at a backhanded shot. A little around the world. Tried to pull that one off, but Boise's D closed in quickly. Ball back up top to Ridley. Ridley to the far side to Mundy. Mundy, defender coming in behind him, but gives him space. Ridley moving off. Dylan Barnes coming on, so the offense is set up. Mundy looking for a dodge. He's going to get called for a ward as he took his left arm off the stick and tried to create space. But for those who may be unfamiliar, you cannot use a hand off the stick to shove. You can extend the arm as long as it stays extended, but if you push off with it, that's a ward, and it's a turnover. Ball back to T. Orem. Orem moves it back up to the middle. Ball's on the deck. And Wolves are trying to come up with it. It's down. And that's a push on Timberline. Push off another player, the ref says. And Boise gets the ball. Great defense on the far side by Davis Renz. Renz comes up with it, but they call him for push again. That looked like pretty solid, clean defense, but hey, I'm not the one with the whistle. All right, on the near side, Carson Doster. Boise with the ball, moves it around up top. Looking for a dodge. Shot by Boise goes wide after a nice pass into the middle, and offensive player got his hands free, but he couldn't put it on the net. On D, Anthony Barbera. Up top, Ben Cooper for the Wolves. Carson Doster matched up. Great stick by number 28. That's Tripp Strom. Tripp gets it, moves it up, but it goes out of bounds on the as they try to advance it up to Danefelt. Great stick by Strom there. So Boise's going to bring the ball in here. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first period. Wolves up 3-0. Boise with the ball. Nice defensive effort. Wolves knock it down. It's on the deck. Gets by Ben Cooper. It's foot race between Barbera and the Boise player. And that's going to be out off Boise. Out off Boise. It's going to be Timberline ball. 2 minutes left. Ben Cooper with the ball, going to step in here. Cooper moves it to D'Ambrosio. Into the middle of the field, Kellen Klein. Kellen's a pretty tall kid for a freshman. And the Wolves get their touch and look to set up the offense. So Strom is moving off, and on the far side, Kellen Klein with the ball. He moves it back to Logan Lauber. Lauber off the screen by Danefelt. Defense is putting pressure on him. Nice cut by Dylan Barnes. Nothing there. Klein with the ball. He moves it back to Lauber. Lauber back to Danefelt at X. Danefelt's dangerous when he's at X. One-on-one. He finds in the middle of the field Trevor Eckert, and Eckert buries it off the assist from Danefelt. Danefelt with a beautiful little move. Eckert, nice cut, and they bury it to go up 4-0. So great pass and catch, and nice finish by Trevor Eckert there as the Wolves move up 4-0. Minute 5 left in the first quarter. Wolves with the starting lineup here in the middle. So Mundy, Edgar, and Ridley, and looking to keep adding to the tally. Edgar, another great faceoff, gets a win, kicks it over to Mundy. Mundy back, goes to move it to Edgar, but it's picked off by the defender. Boise with the ball. Boise puts it on the deck as Ben Cooper nearly comes up with it, but they scoop it up. And there's a flag. Looks like that's going to be on Davis Wren. So Boise gets a possession here, and Timberline will be man down as Wrens will head to the box. Boise. Edgar on D. He gets beat, but Cooper there to play backup. "13 seconds left, 12, 10, and that's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be another penalty. They're going to call push in the back, although, gosh, the guy's standing on the sideline. Normally that's not called. It was just a strong push by Ben Cooper, and the Wolves are going to be 2 men down. So Boise with the power play, 5.9 seconds left in the quarter. When you go man down, as long as Boise maintains possession, they will start the second quarter with the ball and be 2 men up. So Timberline drops into the triangle or diamond defense as they're up 4-0, 5.9 seconds left. We've got a timeout. So we'll take this time to give a little shout out to some of our sponsors. To begin with, we'll start with Lucky 13. Right here on the Greenbelt in southeast Boise, the official watering hole of the Timberline Wolves lacrosse program. We've got Lucky 13 Pizza. Pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and drinks right down here in southeast Boise. Fisher's Technology is your local home office tech expert. Fisher's will make sure your technology is reliable, fast, and easy. And if something does go wrong, know you'll have a tech taking care of you in no time. Don't be stressy, be techie. Tech, yeah. Come get techie with us at Fisher's Technology. If you've got office problems, they've got solutions. Trinity Consultants, a leading global environmental consultant firm, provides services and solutions in the EHS regulatory compliance, built environment, life sciences, and water and ecology markets. Founded in 1974, Trinity has the technical expertise, industry depth, and capabilities to help clients achieve their goals across the natural and built environments. Trinity Consultants. Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. The home convenience store. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their stuff. Goodson Plumbing. 24/7 emergency plumbing services with over 20 years of experience. Licensed, bonded, and insured. family and locally owned, serving all of the Treasure Valley and especially right here in southeast Boise. Idaho Central Credit Union, helping members achieve financial success. ICCU can handle all of your personal banking and loan needs, auto, home, boat, and RV. Join the green team at ICCU. Finally, Heritage Bank, specializing in commercial banking and commercial lending, they provide advice and tailor financial solutions to meet their clients' needs. Located in downtown Boise, Heritage Bank. All right, that wraps up the timeout, and the teams head back out there. Timberline looking thin with just 4 defenders out there. The Wolves on defense, they have Trip Strom, number 28, back there in front of the crease, freshman Leo Carroll. On the near side, Hayden Ridley, and up top, Anthony Barbera. Boise brings it in. 5 seconds left. They put it on the deck. It's down. If Timberline can come up with it, or Timberline comes up with it, wins possession and forces a face-off to start the second quarter as Boise couldn't maintain possession. So Timberline will be man down, 2 men down rather, but they will have the face-off to start the second quarter. Huge win there for the Wolves as they wind that down. We're going to take just a moment here as the teams talk it over, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. It says 5 waiting. Oh, I'm back. I show 5 are waiting. Hopefully, everyone who's wanting to watch the game is able to get in through the link. Wolves win the faceoff. Danefelt with the ball, and he moves it up. So the Wolves 2 men down, but win possession, and they're going to try and kill the penalty just by moving it around. So right now they've got 4 guys on offense to Boise's 6, 7 with the goalie. But Danefelt making him work. He's looking to get in. He moves the ball across. He puts it on the deck. That one's going to go back, so it'd be over and back. Oh, it was tipped. It won't be over and back. And Boise nearly comes away with it. Nice play by Barbera. Barbera scoops up the ground ball. Now he's going to look to clear it. He moves it up to Dylan Barnes. Dylan Barnes, it's on the deck, but he golfs it up, and Boise comes up with it. So Timberline 2 men down, down to just 1 man down, but threatening to score. And looks like Timberline's back to full strength. And Boise gets a shot on goal and puts it in. So as Timberline was nearly back to even, Boise finds the net and makes it 4-1. So with that, 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter, and the score 4-1, Timberline ahead. Face-off, Brooks Edgar, another face-off win. Great play by Edgar. Ball's on the deck on the far side, scooped up by Timberline, but not the stick knocked out of the hand. Ridley though comes up. They call playing without a cross. Ball got knocked out. It was on the deck. Ridley scooped it up, but gets called for playing without a cross, and Boise will maintain possession. On the far side, Ben Cooper with on D. Up top there, Cash Mundy. Ball moved to the back. Barbera. Ridley. Ridley knocks it out of the stick. Renz, good D. That's going to be off Boise out of bounds. That's going to be Timberline ball. Great stick work by Davis Renz there. There's a reason those two guys were first team All-State last year. Renz looking for Ridley. Nope, not there, so he moves back to his goalie, Aiden D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio to Cash Mundy. Mundy with a nice little move. He finds Ridley in the middle of the field. High hit. No call. Right across the neck. And nothing. And Timberline takes timeout. That Boise player had his hands wide, looked like a cross check right across the neck, but nothing. Not what the officials apparently saw. So 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Timeout taken by the Timberline Wolves while they had possession. So they'll have an opportunity to talk it over and get their form. And they'll be out of timeouts the rest of the half. All right, the Wolves break from the timeout. Come back out. They'll have possession. They'll be in the back. They have to get it across midfield and get a touch here as they look to advance the ball for the first time, really, this second half. They got it up there when they were two men down as Danefeld got the clear, but they didn't hang on to possession. So they're hoping to make something happen here as Boise sets up. And Cash Mundy with the ball. Two men on. Mundy just runs through him, uses his legs, makes a nice pass over to Danefeld. Danefeld, on the far side, they try to move it to Danefeld, and it gets scooped up by Boise. So Boise with possession, moving downhill. Nobody taking the ball. The guy's got a free run. Shot and a nice save by Aiden D'Ambrosio. Ball out of bounds. Comes back to Boise. Boise steps in. Davis Renz on D. Forces the pass. Barbera comes up with it. Great play by Barbera. He looks across to Renz. Renz scoops it up. He's got lots of space. Middle of the field to Dylan Barnes. Dylan Barnes getting downhill. Barnes gets across midfield. Moves in to get a touch. And he establishes possession. He gets a touch, and Timberline will set up the offense. Far side to Nicholas Mikula. And back over to the near side to Brooks Edgar. Edgar looks for a dodge. It's not there, so he moves it to the back. Ball back there to number 27, Lauber. Lauber gets shoved out of bounds by the defender, runs right into two guys. Boise gets it. They move it back to T. Orem, their goalie. Orem clears it to the middle of the field. Boise's going to get it upfield. They get it. And picked up by Barbera. Boise with the ball, setting up their offense. On ball for the Wolves is Brooks Edgar now up top. Carson Doster on defense. Doster, stand low, stays on the hip. Nice defense by Doster. Forces the pass back. Nice slide by Timberline. Davis Wren's there, knocks the ball out. It's still on the deck. They're trying to come up with it. Boise scoops it up, but it's just right back on the deck. And now Boise comes up with it. Sloppy play, ends up coming up. Nice scoop by Barbera. Barbera gets it, moves it upfield over to Danefelt. Danefelt gets a touch. Ball into the middle of the field to Ridley. Ball over to the far side, Liam Nelson. Nelson looking to make something happen. He gets a dodge. He gets by the defense, but ball pops out of his stick, scooped up by Boise. Eckert looking for a ride. Gives up quite a bit of size. The Boise defender there on D, Trip Strom, forces a pass that hits the deck, but Boise scoops it back up. Nelson stays on D, picking up the ball. Ball back up top. Trip Strom slides over. He's on D. Strom puts a little pressure on him. Boise moves it back over. The far side, Brooks Edgar on D. Move down below. Nice stick by Hayden Ridley. Forces the ball to hit the deck, and now they're playing some soccer over there. Boise comes up with it. Ben Cooper putting pressure on him. Boise drops it back. Ridley's there. Pass into the middle of the field. Hits the deck. Nice stick by Liam Nelson. He gets a stick on it. Stays down. Scooped up by Trip Strom, who's going to leg it out. Strom, defense is picking up on him. He's looking for space. Push it. A little push high. Not a single flag yet on Boise. Great stick by Strom. Meets the offensive player's stick and forces it out, but Boise comes up with it. And Timberline knocks it down again, and that's scooped up by Logan Lauber. Cash Mundy steps in. He gets a touch for the Wolves, and they establish possession. Mundy, little jitterbug step, slides by the defense. Nothing there. He rolls back out. Moves it down to below to Lauber. Lauber across to Danefelt. Danefelt going at the D. Moves by him. Slides inside. Looking for a pass, but nothing there. He keeps going. Takes the shot. Defense is there. It bounces off the legs. Picked up by Nelson. Nelson back up top to Mikkola. Mikkola over to Mundy. Mundy downhill. He's got some space. Nice pass into the middle to Trevor Eckert. Hits the deck, but Eckert there to scoop it up. Lauber with the ball over to Danefelt. Danefelt slides it into the middle. Oh, nice look to Nelson, just over his stick, and that's going to be a Boise ball. Looks like it might go out of bounds, although Lauber there, quick play by Lauber, scoops it up. He's going in to get the ground ball. It's still on the deck. Ends up in the stick at T. Orem for Boise. Boise moves it out wide, back into the middle of the field. They find their midfielder. The midfielder struggling to hang on to it. And Mikkola gets back on D. Ooh. The ball is in the air. Mundy with the one-handed wrap check, and they call him for a slash. And he's going to get 1 minute in the box to think about that one. So Timberline, once again, man down. And the Wolves have yet to see any laundry fly on their behalf. So Boise, the beneficiary of all the flags so far. That said, it's a sign that the Wolves are playing more aggressive after last week playing fairly passive against Rocky Mountain. So the Wolves out there, man down, Boise with the ball. On the ball, Doster. Ben Cooper on D. Beautiful save by D'Ambrosia. Ball's on the deck, though, right in front of the goal. That's dangerous, and Boise comes up with it. So D'Ambrosia with a nice stop, but can't corral the ball, and it slides back over to Boise. Boise trying to make something happen. Ben Cooper on D. Up top, Doster. In the middle there, Hayden Ridley. Boise swinging it around. They throw the ball. It's on the deck. That's going to kill some time. Timberline likes to see it. Back over to the far side. Boise with the ball up top. Ridley's there. Good movement by the Timberline defense, making it tough for Boise to find any gaps, anything to do. And Timberline, just like that, back to full strength, hoping to get their defense set up. So Timberline gets full strength. Davis Renz on D. Great lift by Renz, forces the ball down. That's going to be over and back. Renz, cross midfield, scoops it up. He comes over to play. He's moving downhill quick. Oh, he was ready to go get a long pole goal. And they call step in the crease on Timberline. So they're calling it tight. And in spite of the great play by Renz there, it ends up. Now on the near side, Barbera playing good defense. Ben Cooper goes over to get it. That's off Boise. Push there by Boise. Again, no call. So Boise's just playing like crazy. No calls, though, going Timberline's way. Not a single call yet on Boise. Boise trying to throw it out of bounds, and no, it stays in. For those of you who know me, it's I think a wise play by the club to put me on the mic. I have to be a little less critical, a little less vocal about my thoughts with the officials. I can share it with you all, but I'm not going to be yelling during the game. On D, Ben Cooper forces the errant pass. Boise there to scoop it up as Timberline's D set up. On the Boise with the ball moves to the far side. Ren's putting pressure on him. Oh, nice little fake by Boise. Renz goes for the fake, and he's down now on the far side. He made a move to go stop the pass, and it looks like he may have tweaked something. Hopefully he's all right. It looked like it could have been maybe a hamstring. He's had some knee issues, so hopefully it's not a knee, but that's not good. Not good to see him. He went to try and make a play and dove forward and came up limping there. So he's on the far side. He looks like he's stretching out. He's laying down. So more to come there. In for him on D. Ben Cooper there forces the pass, and that's going to go out of bounds on Boise. It's going to be Timberline ball. In for Renz on D. Let's see here. Oh, nice pass from D'Ambrosia, but hits Edgar's stick, comes right out. Edgar with the ball, looking to get it clear. Edgar makes a pass up. Another pass to Strom. Strom's going to get a touch, and Timberline with possession. 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball to the far side. That goes out of... Oh, just save right there by Logan Lauber. Lauber now back up top to Strom. Strom to Lauber. Middle of the field for the Wolves, you've got Kellen Klein. Lauber gets by the defense. He's got space. He's got a man in the middle of the field. He makes a pass, and Boise there to pick it off. Ball's on the deck, and Boise kicks out of bounds. Timberline ball with 1.6 seconds left. So they may launch a shot. 1.6 seconds left. Not much else they can do. Cash Monday takes a shot from deep. It's going to bounce down, and easy save by T. Oram. So a lot of action that quarter, but no scoring. So the score remains 4-1 at the end of three quarters, as the Wolves are. Pardon me, end of two. That's the end of the second quarter, and we go to halftime. Score of 4-1. All right, halftime whistle has blown. The Wolves are coming back out, and I've been informed I need to give a shout out to the one and only Megan Danefeld. Thanks for tuning in, Megan. We appreciate you. Connor's looked solid, Megan. He's looking solid. All right, the Wolves warming up their goalie, Finnegan Scudder, the freshman, coming in to replace Aiden D'Ambrosia for the second half. As he warms up down there, D'Ambrosia just burned one past him. So Scudder, he's got a little knee brace on, looking all right. He's getting used to the high school game. It's a little faster pace than the middle school game was. Nice save down there by Scudder on a shot by D'Ambrosia. So we'll hopefully carry that over. D'Ambrosia cleans up the field, and the Wolves take the field. Here on the near side for the Wolves, getting his leg kicks in before the face-off by Liam Nelson. Nelson coming out to handle the face-off. You got Cash Mundy on the near side. On the far side, Trip Strom. So the Wolves going with a little younger lineup in the second half. Back on D, starting for them. They've got number 38, Leo Carroll. They've got number 8, Liam Bonney. And looks like number 77, John Haltonen. So two freshmen and a sophomore back there. Boise wins the face-off, and the Wolves mixing things up. Up 4-1, start of the third. Leo Carroll back there on D. Nice defense by Carroll. John Haltonen looking to stay in front of the defense or the offense, and he does. Up top, Mundy. On the ball, Trip Strom. Offense trying to get by him. He slides by, but nothing there, and makes a pass outside. In the distance, we see some lightning here. Fortunately, we are not in Baltimore or Maryland. Spending time out there this summer, anytime lightning flashes within 8 miles of a venue, everything is suspended. Here in Boise, we don't have the technology they do. They've got things set up for the players or the schools where it tells them exactly where the lightning struck and how close it is. And Timberline unable to get the clear. Boise gets it back. We'll see if with the younger guys in. Shot by Boise goes wide, and Timberline maintains a 4-1 lead. Boise, great defense by Carroll. Carroll knocks it out, but then it comes off his stick out of bounds. Great defensive play and stick work by Leo Carroll back there. Nearly came up with the turnover, but Boise maintains possession. Boise into the middle of the field, passes it. It's on the deck, and they're going to call push on Timberline. Once again, keeping with the theme, whistle only blows against Timberline. Boise moves it into the middle of the field, but it's scooped up by Trip Strom, and Finn Scudder looking for clear. He finds Strom on the outside. Another flash of lightning in the distance. Strom up to number 11, Mundy. Mundy, great move there. Gets by the defense. He's getting downhill. Boise running after him. Looks awfully similar to the call that went against him earlier. Eckert with the shot. It goes wide. And on the far side for Timberline, number 19, that is Tristan Nally, also known as T. Nally, good chase there to maintain possession for Timberline. Oh, and I stand corrected. It appears that Timberline's going to be man up. There was a flag thrown behind the play. I missed it, and the ref's telling me to pipe down. So man up. Danefeld steps in with the ball for Timberline. Man up offense. Trevor Eckert at X. He moves it to the near side to Logan Lauber. Lauber up top to Mikkola. Mikkola back over to Lauber. Lauber with the shot, and he buries it. Off the assist from Trevor Eckert, or was that, yeah, that was Trevor Eckert with the assist. Beautiful shot by Lauber. Got around the defense and tough play for the goalie as he had to try and stop that one blind. So Timberline ekes it in and move up 5-1, and a face-off. Brooks Edgar on the near side for the Wolves. Carson Doster. Nine minutes, 50 seconds left. Ball on the deck. Nice stick work by Edgar, but bats it out, and it ends up going back to Boise. Chased by Scudder, and ends up being Timberline ball. So good hustle by the goalie and by Leo Carroll. Wins the ball for the Wolves. Carroll steps in, moves the ball quickly to the goalie, to Finnegan Scudder. Scudder looking for somebody, walking it up the field, trying to find somebody. And he finds someone in the middle of the field, gets the ball to Strom. Trips Strom with the ball and passes it up over here to the near side. Scooped up by Lauber. Lauber gets by Boise. And timeout. As Lauber was looking to put another goal up, there's a timeout by Timberline. So we'll be back in 2.